And we are back with episode or part 4 of Reincarnation of an Immortal Cultivator. I am just chaining these back to back. Currently it's Monday for me and I only have to go to university starting from tomorrow, so Tuesday. Wednesday I'll probably not even go, so there's that. So let's just do this real quick. We did get a new weapon from this magic tomb, so let us equip this. Deal 400% damage and silence the enemy for 2 turns. That sounds good. Besides that, Lin Xiaoye visits. She heard of our severe injuries and immediately rushed over. Upon hearing of your severe injury, Lin Xiaoye was frantic with worry. She was well aware of the dangers of meeting, and you tried to dissuade her multiple times, but she insisted on her own way. Finally, she appeared outside the gates of the reverse heaven sect, her eyes filled with heartache. She softly said she wanted to perform a prayer dance for you. In an instant, the graceful dance from the village rituals of your childhood flashed in your mind. We can appreciate the dance, give her more affection and minus health, mock the dance, which, why would you mock the dance? Or persuade her to leave. Let's just appreciate the dance. She danced gracefully, her elegant movements overflowing with earnest prayers for your health. The lively dance touched your heart and you quietly became immersed in it. After the dance, she lightly stood on her toes and placed a gentle kiss on your forehead, indicating it was a kiss of blessing, wishing you peace. Then, with cheeks flushed crimson, she turned around and left. Yet this kiss was like a boulder striking water, causing your chi and blood to surge, damaging your heart meridian. Fucking hell, what did you do, girl? Some more artificing. A training journey. A lovely, lovely training journey. Or alchemy. I really want to push alchemy to max level. More alchemy. Okay, another training journey. Sure. Let's speed up some cultivators. I can get some additional lifespan as well from that. The Uphaul. Let's get some more HP. Attack, speed, physique, comprehension. Increase your attack, increase your spiritual power. I have a lot of cool stuff lying around. I don't need this anymore. Sword Aura Ruins. Okay, this is one of the events that is not currently translated. Sarah mentioned there are some, but you saw how quickly the auto translator kicked in. It's that simple. You find a cave in a mountain wall. The blue flagstone wall is covered with sword marks. The sword energy seeps out along the cracks, making people's cheek hurt. The entrance to the cave. Sure, let's try to break. You gritted your teeth and concentrated your spiritual power in your palms to shake the formation pattern. Your palm was scratched with blood marks by the sword energy, and only 30% of the spiritual energy was consumed. After rushing into the cave, I saw a fist-sized bead hanging on the stone platform, with light gold sword energy leaking out. Refining grants additional 5 metal. I guess so. In the year 325, the sect master dispatched you and Su Lo Li to a mysterious secret realm, informing you that the Bi-Shi beast lurks within. He gave you a spirit pill and a bag of spirit stones, reminding you to save your life. 9 revolution soul return pill. Ah, cool. Beyond easy. Whoop. With all your might, you finally brought the beast down. It collapsed to the ground. Then a faint fragment merged with you. Perfect. In the year 326, after successfully vanquishing the beast with Su Loli, you tracked your weary body back to the mountain gate. Before you could catch your breath or report the mission details back to the sect master, a thunderous boom echoed. The spirit sought sect's sect master, like a raging gale, violently crashed into the mountain protection array. Tang Hao's expression turned grave. Without hesitation, he shot out like lightning, instantly clashing with the spirit sought sect's sect master. Okay, after a fierce battle, both were wounded. Amidst the intense battle, you suddenly felt a stir in your heart. A peculiar fluctuation emanated from the spirit sought sect's sect master. You keenly sensed it was the aura of the 3 Lives Stone, likely due to her severe injury, making it hard to suppress the power. Tang Hao noticed it too. First stunned into silence, he then snapped back and urgently ordered you to swiftly kill her and seize that fragment. This was your duty! You looked at the spirit sword sect master, seeing only profound sadness in her eyes. A sadness that made your heart ache. Tang Hao, noticing your hesitation, frowned deeply and without hesitation activated the essence blood between your brows. In an instant, that familiar restless sensation surged within you. You felt your body move uncontrollably, involuntarily gripping your sword and charging towards the spirit sword sect master's sect master. Spirit sword sect master. For some reason, she is very wounded, barely has any HP. And let's go. The sect master of the spirit sword sect gazed at you, played an hand, and advancing step by step, her eyes welling up as tears streamed down. The tears traced paths across her weary and pained face, carrying boundless sorrow. Unaccountably, as if guided by a mysterious force, you blurted out Hong Yan. As the words fell, the sword she in your hand, now uncontrollable, surged forth with a piercing chill, flying swiftly towards her, and she got owned. Until your sword mercilessly pierced her chest, the sect master of the spirit sword sect suddenly dropped her own long sword, using her last ounce of strength to tightly embrace you. Tears streamed down her face, crimson blood continuously spilling from the corner of her mouth, yet in her extreme weakness she still whispered in your ear, "I'm sorry. This time, Hong Yan can protect you. You must be careful of Tang Hao, my hero." As soon as the words fell, a faintly glowing fragment slowly drifted out from her chest, gently merging into your heart. This fragment carried a thread of warmth, yet it filled you with sorrow, pain so intense it was unbearable. Strangely, you clearly knew the person in your arms was your beloved Lo Hongyan, yet your mind was a blank, with no memory of her at all. In year 327, after the fierce battle with the sect master of the spirit sword sect, the sect leader was severely injured, forcing him into seclusion. As for you, it was as though you had lost your soul, your whole being in a daze. What pained you even more was discovering that the source of that inexplicable restlessness within you all along was not the fragment of the Stone of the Three Lives, but that drop of essence blood your master gifted you upon entering the sect. He actually used it to control you. Memories of the past flashed back incessantly in your mind, your master's earnest teachings, his stern yet caring gaze, the scenes of him taking you to travel mountains, rivers, imparting experiences. But now these images were like sharp blades stabbing at your heart. Only at this moment did you truly experience the taste of betrayal by the one you trusted most. My cultivation hits a bottleneck. A fellow Taoist recommends tempering your heart in the mortal world. I can seclude myself in bitter cultivation, or I can get 5 comprehension and 3... It skips the year though. I don't think I need cultivation that much. And for the next 3 months, 1 cultivation. But I get the rest of the month, okay. I really don't think I need that comprehension so much at this point. It's like a nice bonus, but does not matter too much. That was my bottle. Advice. Promotion ceremony. Invited to attend the medicine-seeking youth's nascent soul promotion ceremony. You are invited to attend the promotion ceremony of the youth you once guided. In less than a century, he has cultivated to the nascent soul realm. You finally question him about what is going on. He does not conceal it and begins to explain the whole story. It turns out that by chance he learned a soul refining technique from an ancient rune. For a long time he has been using the refined essence blood from mortal lives to aid his cultivation, hence his rapid progress. Through prolonged cultivation he discovered this essence blood is more versatile than he imagined. It can not only nourish the soul but even reshape the physical body. He looks up at that soul lamp, which appears to be crafted from essence blood. When he reveals his intention to use this essence blood to resurrect his mother, you can no longer allow this disciple to continue. You realize he has completely strayed from the righteous path, daring to attempt to reverse life and death. Is this not defying the heavens? Before you can reprimand him, he first points to the crimson pendant you carry. He states it's the purest piece of essence blood he spent the most time refining, with this single piece representing at least tens of thousands of mortal lives. However, Master, you must have experienced its wonders and should understand its significance. Moreover, cultivating immortality is inherently defying the heavens, reversing life and death. Seeing your hesitation to dispel your doubts, he explains he has always used the souls of the guilty, within the city for refining, which serves as a form of punishment for them. Furthermore, after becoming stronger, he has strived to improve the lives of the city's people. Now that the city's citizens live in prosperity and are grateful for him, the deputy city lord... Okay, do we sever the karma? Or do we acquiesce to it? I'm gonna sever the karma. You remove the crimson pendant from your waist and hand it back to him. Because I don't need the bonus cultivation. I am stuck at nascent soul anyway. And hand it back to him. The path of cultivation that relies on human lives is ultimately not the righteous way. Not that we are in a righteous sect anyway. And you make it clear you will never condone it. For what has already happened, let bygones be bygones. But for you, the path or our connection will end. Sure. Advice. Okay, boost me up to max level Grandmaster Alchemist. Spiritual power, Woodroot 4 times. God damn. This is also incredible. Spiritual power is not that insane. Let's go Artifice. I'm gonna attempt to get it up to the max level as well. In the year 332, time quietly passes. 6 years have slipped by since that great battle. Over these years, Lin Xiaoye frequently exchanges letters with you, The Spirit Sword sect, having lost its sect master, fell into chaos. Fortunately, Zhao Mingyu succeeded as the next sect master. As for Su Loli, noticing your low spirits, she often takes the initiative to cultivate with you. She guides you through mountains and river secret realms, venturing out for training. You deeply understand that your greatest enemy is none other than your once father-like master, Tang Hao. Based on the current situation, it's highly likely that he will soon take action. Yep, it's important to remove that essence blood drop on me. Yo, I got a new spear. I would like some boots, but it's fine. Let's continue with artifice and more artificing. While meditating in the cave abode, the window lattice was slightly bumped. A Wing Clan demon member was here. It's the guard from back then. Lord Feng Shi requests your assistance on the island. The island is desolate with a lot of demonic energy. In front of the stone house, Feng Shi greeted you leaning on a wooden staff bearing no resemblance to his former upright blue-robed self. His temples were frosted, his blue robe faded from washing. Clearly he could barely maintain his human form. I invited the wolf into the house, he said. 2 years ago he brought in some human cultivators, thinking to add some manpowers. But those were evil cultivators. They secretly hunted young demons to extract the cores, not even sparing the rabid demon family's child who made flower wreaths. By the time he realized the evil cultivators had summoned accomplices, I burned half my cultivation to set up a protective island formation and drove them out, but my son, protecting human children in a cave, had his wings broken by a evil cultivator's bone whip and didn't survive. The clan shattered, my dream ruined. It's not that it's not that humans are evil, but that in evil, people are inherently evil. What you saw on the island back then, cultivators helping demons, demons helping humans, was all true. I wasn't wrong about the possibility of harmony, only about the bottom line of human hearts. You saved my life. This is the island's keepsake. The Wind and Thunder Wings. More speed, less attack. Footwear. Cool. Alchemy. Su Loli invites you to a flower festival together. Sure. The flower festival held in a certain town was a captivating grand event. Colorful flowers clustered into a sea, and with a gentle breeze, petals drifted down like snowflakes, as if weaving a romantic dream. After dressing meticulously, Su Loli came joyfully to invite you to go together. The moment she stepped into the flower festival, Su Loli's eyes instantly shone like brilliant stars. She happily grabbed your hand, weaving through the blossoms. Petals fluttering all around gently landed on her shoulders and hair, adding a touch of liveliness and charm. She pulled you along, sometimes stopping to admire the variously shaped flowers, other times running off to taste the local snacks, every moment brimming with boundless energy and joy. Her lively appearance seemed so dazzling amidst the flower rain, like a sprite or a fairy fallen to the mortal realm. Watching her smile, you felt time itself grow gentle. In that moment, your heart stirred. Su Loli seemed to sense your gaze. She turned back, a sweet smile on her face, her eyes full of deep affection. She softly says, "I've actually never been as happy as when I'm with you." She lowered her head slightly, a blush spreading across her cheeks. "My wish is to find a place as beautiful as this with the one I love and spend the rest of my life in peace. Whenever I imagine such a beautiful scene, the only person I can think of, I can think of appearing in it is you. Do we accept the confession or not? Of course we accept. Unable to restrain the stirring in your heart any longer, you reached out a long arm and firmly wrapped it around Sue Lawley's slender waist. Her body trembled, instantly flushing with embarrassment as she coquettishly twisted slightly. "What are you doing?" At first she struggled forcefully, her small fists pounding your chest as if in displeasure. But as you planted a kiss without hesitation, her resistance gradually weakened. Slowly her arms wrapped around your neck, clinging tightly to you, letting you lose yourself in his affection. "You must never betray me." That's a steep one. Shadowless Divine Needle. Wow. Was great item. Amazing. Thank you very much. More artificing. I want the max level. In a hazy state, you see a familiar figure. You seem a familiar figure running towards you, undoubtedly your companion. As the figure draws closer, you discover it's a dog, it's a bear, or a young girl. I would say like bear is strength. I'd say bear is definitely physique. But what could dog be? A young girl, I don't need lifespan. It's a bear. You feel your bones about to be crushed. Okay, plus. Good. Artificing. Heavenly Fire, Soul Snatching Banner. This that shit. Max level. Thank you. Do your day and night study, you can now hear the molten iron breathing within the flame. You've reached the Grand Master stage. Yeah. Deals true damage to the enemy equal to 50% of the current health. That is too insane. I cannot not take it. What do we remove? I guess this. 50% of their HP is immediately lost. Of course we put that in the first slot. Let's go out for training. Maybe we have some pills we can consume. Blood Dragon. Oh yeah. Any pills I can sell. I actually want to keep some of those buffing pills. The purple ones at least. I don't need this. Can sell all of those artifacts that we do not need. Health, attack, speed, physique, spiritual power, comprehension. Sure, we have a ton of money. Consume. Treasure artifact doesn't have anything. Blood track. This is going to be an interesting one. Okay. Keep in mind, deity transformation. 45 spirit stones. Are you kidding me? I feel so scammed. I know what I'm missing on this character. I am missing debuff removal. I need some debuff removal stuff. Did I get any technique? Clear 2 random debuffs from yourself. I would like it like a passive artifact. I don't think we're beating the Dragon King, let's be honest. Yeah, look at how much he's debuffing us. Yeah. Exorcism request. You receive a request to exorcise a ghost. A young man from the Ning family, said to be haunted. Just as you were about to form a liberation rite, young Master Ning knelt with a thought, begging you to spare her. Upon a detailed conversation, you learned they were star-crossed lovers for years. But with the divide between humans and ghosts, you were at a loss. Sure, let the two be together. You choose to unite them, drawing your sword to slay young Okay, I did not want to let them unite like this. Either apologize with spirit stones or reunite the family. No. I am not reuniting the family all in depth. No. In year 340, after prolonged contemplation and inner turmoil, you finally gritted your teeth and resolved to burn your primordial spirit to erase the essence blood mark on your forehead. This cessation meant enduring unimaginable agony, but you knew deep down that only by doing so could you break free from Tanghou's ever-present control. I need to do something real quick. Wait a moment. Okay, I'm back. Over the next several dozen days, you entered seclusion for cultivation, immersing yourself in a tranquil place while fully circulating your cultivation technique. Every moment, every second felt like 1,000 steel needles piercing your soul, the pain surging like a relentless tide. Wave after wave engulfing you, sweat soaked your robes, but you never gave up. Finally, after enduring countless torments, the essence blood mark on your forehead gradually faded. However, the price was heavy. Due to burning your primordial spirit, your chi and blood were severely depleted, your cultivation plummeting drastically. Oh, I can live with that. I did lose some other stats as well, I just saw it. Su Lo Li visits. Upon hearing that you burned your primordial spirit to erase the essence blood mark, she was frantic with worry and hurried to your room. Pushing open the door and seeing your haggard, weakened state, her eyes instantly reddened, heart aching unbearably, she quickly stepped forward and embraced you tightly, tears streaming down her face. After a long while, she seems to have resolved on something, slowly raising her head, her gaze firm and deep with affection. She pressed her brow against your chest, her damp lashes brushing over the scars on your body. Let me be your medicinal catalyst. Before the words fully fell, she guided your hand to undo the mandarin duck knot, and in the frosty hue her garment slipped away like moonlight cascading. Although you had made ample preparations, her petite frame at the moment of initial bloom still caused her such pain that she continuously clung to your back, scratching out streaks of blood. Your heart ached, wanting to give up, but she gritted her teeth, her gaze resolutely signaling you not to stop. After continuous efforts from both sides until you finally became one, she then, tears brimming at the corners of her eyes, sought a kiss from you. Gazing at her somewhat weakened appearance, you deeply knew it was all that profound, fervent love that allowed her to transcend all pain. You responded with the most passionate embrace and kiss, answering her unwavering devotion. In the intimacy, her body was like a blazing sun, continuously transmitting that scalding spiritual power to you. As your movements gradually quickened, she began to emit soft moans, as if striving to express her love for you. In that moment, time seemed to stand still, and each other's feelings grew clearer in this silent fusion. And we have achieved an ending, and this is actually the ending I wanted. One down. Perfect, more alchemy. Immortal Great Drag. Oh my. Okay, you get a lot of stuff, I'll be honest. From alchemy. I don't know if it's really worthwhile, but you get a lot of stuff from alchemy. I want to do more artifice. Soul Sky Opening Axe the Second. Sky Opening Axe the Second. Sadly, they become worse. We do have a Soul Severing Blade though. Okay, I can redo some of it. Move this. Add you. Move this, add you. We are back at the same build again. I did it every playthrough, but what can I say? It's too good. It's too good. Let's speed up some. Guys, okay, you have nothing of value for me. physique, spiritual power, comprehension. I have so many spirit stones right now, that's insane. A Tiger King evenly matched, let's go. Easy. 70 spirit stones for defeating a deity transformation Tiger King, come on. While passing by a bottomless pool, you witnessed a flood dragon transforming into a true dragon. Observing the metamorphosis, you found it utterly wondrous. After half an hour, the flood dragon successfully ascended as a true dragon, flying towards the clouds. Approaching the pool, you unexpectedly found a dragon scale, seemingly shed from the true dragon. What does it do? Okay, for 3 years I get more help. Alchemy. Artifice. It's so cool not having to go for deity transformation. Okay, main event. In the year 345, beneath the heavens, the winds and the clouds shifted abruptly. A black shadow descended, none other than Xun Tianyan. He is frantically assaulting the sect's protective formation. Each strike was accompanied by deafening roars. Xun Tianyan hysterically roared, "Tang Hao, you traitor! Today is your day of death. I have finally uncovered the reason for your betrayal. To collect fragments and become a god. Daring to oppose the heavenly hour, utterly absurd. To think of betraying our master. Such wickedness is absolutely unforgivable." At that moment, his gaze caught sight of Su Loli among the crowd. So it's because of this person with the heaven-concealing physique. No wonder our master could never find your traces. This trip today is perfect for eliminating all these troubles at once. As time passed, the sect's protective formation teetered on the brink of destruction under his assault. At the critical juncture, Tang Hao was finally forced to act. In a flash, he appeared before this formation, blocking his attack. However, he had clearly not recovered from this battle against the Spirit Sword Sect Master. And here we are, fighting against Xun Tianyan. 32,000 XP, some magical treasures. Damn, slaying a mortal sword. 800% of attack is dealt. 700% is dealt, and you get stunned yourself. Okay. Yeah, sky opening axe, what can you say? I'm getting stunned though. I need this anti-debuff, anti-paralysis amulet. Countless sleepless nights, the thought of defeating Xun Tianyan sustained you through arduous years. Now with masterful swordsmanship and a heart full of hatred, you parried his blade, stained with the blood of your kin, unleashing over a century of pent-up fury in an instant. His face was shocked. Seizing the moment as you caught your breath, Xun Tianyan's eyes gleamed with malice as he attempted a sneak attack. But you, no longer the weakling of the past, keenly sensed his intent and chopped off his head. After dealing with Xun Tianyan, you turned and looked at Tang Hao. "I acted only for revenge, not to protect you. Our grievances will be settled another day." I will do artifice in a bit. What did I get? Nothing amazing. Dark Iron Sword. More base damage, but less crit damage, sure. How much do I have? 40% damage reduction, 20% damage bonus. Oh, seems alright. Cloud Treading Shoes. I'm still missing this amazing item. Training Journey. The Chaos Secret Realm. Let's first deal with tigers. Tiger King. Easy enough. Sadly, you don't have what I need either. I can get even more speed at the cost of accuracy. Oh, in battle, at the end of each action, have a chance to take another action. That is also very cool. I'll be honest. Just buy stuff. Enter the secret realm? Yeah, I don't see why you would not. Taking a deep breath, you stepped into the secret realm. After just a few steps, you were enveloped by 5-colored light. Metal tempering your body, wood tempering your meridians, fire refining your soul, water cleansing your heart, and earth nourishing your essence. Precisely the pure 5-element energy. +1 in each root. Perfect. And we return back to the sect. And with that, I will end episode 4 right now. I hope episode 5 should finish off this run. So see you guys next time. Have a great day. As always, Angel out.